Same as Ever by Morgan Housel. Why do we keep making the same mistakes, generation after generation? Why do some lessons seem so difficult to learn, even though they've been repeated throughout history? Morgan Housel's Same as Ever dives into these questions, offering profound insights into human nature, the patterns of our behavior, and the lessons we can learn if we pay attention. Today, we'll break down the timeless truths from this book and explore how understanding them can help us navigate life with greater clarity and purpose. Stick around, because the truths you're about to hear will resonate deeply with your own experiences, and they might just change the way you see the world. The core idea of Same as Ever is simple yet powerful. Human nature doesn't change. The way we think, act, and react to challenges has remained remarkably consistent throughout history. Technology evolves, societies progress, but at our core, we're still driven by the same emotions, fears, and desires that shaped humanity thousands of years ago. Let's start with the first timeless truth. Truth 1. People desire certainty in an uncertain world. Human beings crave certainty, but the world is inherently unpredictable. This tension drives much of our behavior. We make plans, set goals, and try to control our future. But life often throws curveballs. Housel explains that this need for certainty can lead to overconfidence or paralysis. Here's the takeaway. Learn to embrace uncertainty. Instead of fearing it, accept it as a natural part of life. Build flexibility into your plans and understand that, no matter how much you prepare, some things will always remain out of your control. Now, let's explore the second truth. Truth 2. Success requires both luck and skill. One of the most enduring lessons throughout history is the role of luck in success. We often like to believe that our achievements are purely the result of our hard work and talent. But Housel reminds us that luck, both good and bad, plays a significant role in everyone's life. Whether it's being born into the right circumstances, meeting the right person at the right time, or simply avoiding misfortune, luck is always at play. The key here is humility. Recognize that your success isn't entirely your own doing, and neither are your failures. This perspective not only keeps you grounded, but also helps you empathize with others who might not have been as fortunate. Moving on to the third truth. Truth 3. Fear and greed are eternal forces. Fear and greed have been driving human behavior for centuries. In financial markets, in politics, in relationships, these emotions are behind so many of our decisions. Fear pushes us to avoid risks, while greed tempts us to take too many. Housel explains that these emotions are part of what makes us human, but they're also the root of many of our mistakes. The lesson? Recognize when fear or greed is influencing your decisions. Reflect. Ask yourself whether your actions are driven by logic or by emotion. This self-awareness can save you from unnecessary regret. Let's move to the fourth truth. Truth 4. History doesn't repeat, but human behavior does. One of Housel's central arguments is that while the details of history may change, the patterns of human behavior remain the same. Wars, economic crises, social upheavals, they all stem from the same basic tendencies: our ambition, our insecurities, and our quest for meaning. The takeaway is simple but profound. Learn from the past. Pay attention to the patterns. By understanding how people have reacted to similar challenges before, you can make better decisions in your own life. Now for the fifth truth. Truth 5. Most things don't matter. Housel argues that in the grand scheme of things, much of what we worry about is insignificant. We get caught up in the noise of daily life trivial conflicts, fleeting trends, and minor setbacks, but these things rarely have a lasting impact. What truly matters are the few fundamental things: health, relationships, purpose, and the legacy you leave behind. The lesson here is to focus on what matters. Simplify your life. Spend less time on distractions, and more time on the things that bring you lasting fulfillment. Next, the sixth truth. Truth 6. Change happens slowly, then all at once. Housel explores how change often feels invisible until it suddenly isn't. Whether it's technological progress, personal growth, or societal shifts, the big transformations we see are usually the result of countless small steps that go unnoticed, until they reach a tipping point. Here's the takeaway. Don't underestimate the power of small, consistent actions. Whether you're building a career, improving a relationship, or working on yourself, those tiny daily efforts compound over time. Trust the process. Finally, the seventh truth. Truth 7. Human nature is predictable, but our stories are unique. While the core drivers of human behavior like fear, love, ambition, and curiosity are universal, how they play out in our lives is always unique. Each person's story is shaped by their individual circumstances, culture, and choices. Housel emphasizes the importance of understanding both the shared patterns and the personal nuances. The lesson? Appreciate the commonalities we share as humans, but don't lose sight of the individuality of each person's journey. This dual perspective helps you connect with others, while also honoring their uniqueness. So, how can you use these timeless truths to improve your life? Start by embracing uncertainty and letting go of the need to control everything. Be humble about your successes and empathetic about others' struggles. Recognize when fear or greed is influencing your decisions, and learn from the past to guide your future. Focus on the few things that truly matter and trust in the power of small, consistent actions. Finally, celebrate the shared human experience, while respecting the uniqueness of every individual story. Morgan Housel's Same as Ever isn't just a book about understanding human nature. It's a guide to living with more awareness, wisdom, and compassion. The next time you face a challenge or a decision, remember these timeless truths. They've been with us for centuries, and they'll continue to guide us for generations to come. Thank you for watching. If this video resonated with you, hit like and subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Which truth spoke to you the most? Let's start a conversation and learn from each other. I'll see you in the next video.